If you know me, you know this show is so important to me. I live, breathe, and sleep this show. And last night, I even had a dream about it. When I woke up, I realized, yo, I need a vacation. Y'all feel me? Now, if your childhood was anything like mine, you went on a lot of vacations with your parents. And going on vacation with your parents sucks. They spend the entire time complaining. My mom actually brings her own tea bags on vacation and calls ahead to see if there's a kettle. That's how ready she is to be dissatisfied. She doesn't trust a resort to have the same amenities as the waiting room at a car dealership. And then my dad will spend the whole vacation complaining about how expensive everything is. Nothing says relaxing vacation like doing a nightly inventory of the minibar. What? Who took a bite out of Toblerone, huh? Now, at this point in my life, vacations are so precious to me. Not just because I work nonstop, but because now I'm an adult. And that means I can do whatever I want. I can wear sweatpants to dinner. I can get drunk all day. And I can flirt with the hotel staff. This is a real story, y'all, okay? And I'm ashamed of it, but it's real. Once I vacation dated this pool boy, and then later I read a Yelp review of the hotel where a woman complained that he had given her herpes. The craziest part is she still gave the hotel 4 stars, even though he gave her 5 sores. The money you spend on vacation is insane. Like at the grocery store in real life, you're very aware of how much you're spending. But on vacation, suddenly you're an out-of-touch billionaire who's like, $15 for a can of Coke? That sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable. Your eating also changes on vacation. I mean, you spend 2 months dieting to get the perfect beach body, only to stop obeying the rules of nutrition once you get there. You'll be at a restaurant, and the waiter asks if you want to see the dessert menu, and you're like, well, it's 9 in the morning, and I'm already pretty drunk, so yes. These days, when I take a trip, I only go to resorts. I love a resort. I get that people avoid them because they want to experience an adventure. Well, I'll remind you, trying to experience an adventure in a foreign land is exactly how the movie Taken starts. And I hate to break it to you, but chances are you don't know anyone with a very particular set of skills. It's not that I don't appreciate new cultures and places. I just don't want to think about anything other than relaxing. Like, you know when you hear someone say, oh, on our trip, we hiked to the top of a hill where a 98-year-old man made us fresh ceviche on the back of a pickup truck. And I'm just like, yeah, on my vacation, I dialed 0 and they brought me pizza. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some weird things about resorts. I mean, since they're all-inclusive, if you want to get your money's worth on drinks, you literally have to give yourself alcohol poisoning. You know you've had a good time when you wake up and go, oh my God, did I have sex with me last night? And the answer is always yes. And there are always a ton of children at resorts. It's never fun to jump into an unheated pool and find that it's warm. Also, straight up, what are children doing at a 5-star resort? Their brains can't even form memories yet. And we shouldn't be giving them poolside massages. What do they need massages for? Did they have a particularly stressful show and tell? I guess the only other option is going to an adults-only resort. But you know it's never actually adults-only. There's always 3 kids in a trench coat. And the in-house discos at resorts have a very weird mix of people. It's like a teenager and his parents, a very old couple who took a wrong turn at the elevator, and a CEO with his Serbian mistress. It's like a network sitcom that's trying too hard to have a diverse cast. Ooh, which reminds me, coming this fall, a new sitcom, all inclusive. Yeah, the drinks are free, the cast is diverse, and it'll only be on for 1 season because no one will watch it. Only on NBC.